Okay, whew, this looks like a decent lie. Ball below the feet, water all the way up to the green. 260 yards to go. I can get there with the 3-wood. No problem. No problem at all. Ah. Oh no. Oh, it was in the water and it bounced out. Got a bit of luck. Guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Andy Carter. Thanks very much for checking out today's video. And if that little skit there was very retrospective of yourselves topping the 3-wood, then this is the video for you, because I'm going to be talking about the reasons why you would top the ball, and also hopefully giving you some explanations that can help your golf swing to stop topping the golf ball. What better place to do it than at Henrik Stenson's plaque? He hit an unbelievable shot here in 2013 at the DP World Tour Championship, and it also won him the event and European Tour Shot of the Year. So why don't we just stand here and try and recreate it? So we're trying to stop topping a 3-wood, and we're also trying to recreate the European Tour Shot of the Year for 2013. Wow, that feels like a very, very long time ago. Anyway, so one of the reasons I hit that last shot, I topped it. Why did I top it? Many reasons as to why a golfer could top it. It can come down to swing path, ball position, weight distribution. There's so many reasons and I can't cover them all. But what I do always cover in my lessons is stuff that I see on a daily basis whilst coaching. So one of the main issues for that type of shot is ball position and swing path combined. Now, to be honest, in this particular instance, the ball is below my feet, so it's already a really difficult shot. Because a hanging lie with a long club is really difficult. It can affect swing path in a way that makes it really difficult to strike. Now, forgetting that, imagine we're on a nice flat lie. This 3-wood that's the only time this 3-wood should come out, because it's one of the hardest clubs to hit. It's one of the hardest shots to hit. A lot of golfers will love this shot, and again, it'll be dependent on their swing path and ball position as to why they like it. For golfers that generally top it, what I tend to see a lot of is the over the top motion. So the arms and the hands get disconnected away from the body, and as the club comes down from this angle, it lands later in the swing's arc, therefore the club is still too high as it's approaching the ball. The very quick fix with this, and I see it a lot, is ball position goes further forward. If you have the ball position in between where the driver and the 7-iron would be, which is what's generally recommended, the outer in swing path will not suit that ball position. You need a ball position that's further forward in your stance. So straight away from this video, if you don't think you can change your swing path, then look at changing your ball position to suit your swing path. It doesn't make any sense to have a ball position straight out of the textbook with a golf swing that is not. And that is what I say to everybody as well. When I'm coaching, I'm always saying, this is the textbook ball position, but let's find your ball position, because everyone's swing arc is completely different. For me personally, I put my ball position just forward of center because I drop the club a little bit on the inside, so I swing it too shallow sometimes. So if I have the ball position too far forward, I could top it, which is my next point. If you swing it from in to out and have the ball position in the textbook position, then it's very, very easy to top it. So first of all, I want you to identify your swing path, and then based on that information, I want you to identify where's the best place to position the ball in your stance. So that is key number one. It's so important. So to try and fix those positions, if I swing the club too much here, that straight away feels like I'm going to try and hit the ball too hard. You're going to throw the arms down to the ball, and everyone gets the feeling that I've hit that really hard. What you've got to try and do, and this is for golfers that swing it too shallow, you'll see where my shoulder is relative to my hand, or golfers that swing it too steep, again you'll see where my hand is relative to my shoulder. You want to try and feel that the glove stays under your lead shoulder. That's the key. Glove stays under the lead shoulder, and then you rotate. So identify your path and then make an adjustment on your ball position from there. The next thing we're going to be looking at is the actual positioning of the spine and the weight distribution as you're hitting. This is not like an iron. We're not trying to get right down and compress the ball. We don't want to see 70–80% of body weight on your lead side as you're hitting the ball, just like we don't want to see that with the driver. So we want to get somewhere in between. So the body position, because the ball is generally slightly further forward in your stance, but again, like I said, identify that yourselves based on your path. We want to try and make sure that as we hit the shot here, the body weight position stays relatively neutral, relatively central, because we only want this golf club to be gliding across the ground. The angle of attack technically on a TrackMan, let's say for example, will be maybe 1 degree down or 1.5 degrees down, but we certainly don't want to feel like it's 6 or 7 down like we would try and do with an iron. So ball position, spine angle as I set up now is slightly to the right side of the ball. So actually I would have my golf ball, my club head, and then my head and spine angle level with the club head. But I'm getting very lucky with the water. It's still very, very easy to top it. The lie, the hanging lie, this is so important to choose the shot correctly. If I was in this situation in a tournament, there's no way I would hit a 3 with the ball in such a difficult position. So always assess your lie. The third thing we're going to look at, and the third thing that's going to help us prevent that shot, is the grip. The grip is so important. I come back to it on most videos that I do because it is vital to make the club travel in the right path, or help you travel it on the correct path. Because if your hands are, let's say for example, too strong, the club can come too much inside. If the hand becomes too weak, we tend to see the club working up steeper. Now again, these are all generalized tips. These are not necessarily to your golf swing. That's why I'm giving you almost 3 options to try and explore. So make sure the club is sat into the fingers. So as a right-handed golfer, which I am, the club goes through the bottom of the fingers and I can see 2 knuckles on my left hand. And if I bring my right hand in, I'm going to go through the bottom of the fingers again and I can see 2 knuckles on my right hand. So now I've got a nice neutral grip. I swing it a little bit from the inside, so I'm going to make the ball position just forward of center. For this particular shot, I've got a downhill lie, so I'm just going to stick my backside out a little bit more and tilt slightly further forward to accommodate the ball being slightly lower. Like I said, I know my path's inside. I'm going to try and make sure now that I don't panic. I don't want to panic and go after the ball. I don't want to transfer my weight too much to the left side. Equally, I don't want to try and hit the ball in the air and lean away from the target. I don't want to try and lift it. Don't never want to try and see the weight too much on the right foot. So with around about 50-50 body weight, I'm going to rip this onto the green just like my, I was going to say good friend, but he's not. I've never met him. Henrik Stenson. It's a good bad one. I've made decent connection with the ball and it is just into the green side bunker. Not amazing, a little bit off the heel. Lie's not ideal, tricky shot, very tough shot. So only ever use this club in the right situation. It's really important that you've got a perfect lie, you've got a perfect kind of flat ground to play from, you're comfortable using it, you understand the pros and cons of the shot that you've got to be faced with. Also, you understand your path so you can get the correct ball position. Make sure your grip is not too weak or strong. Something in the middle is always pretty good. And most importantly, commit to the shot. Do not try and help the ball in the air, but also do not try to compress it. Guys, I hope this tip has helped. Any comments, please jump in the comment section below. Also, I want you to start commenting on the videos that you would like to see from me as well. But for today, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.